This is a podcast from the Business Times.
Good morning. It's Thursday, August 27th, 2026. From the Business Times news desk, here are your headlines. What you need to know. Meta agrees to pay up to $18 billion and limit teen usage of Facebook and Instagram settling claims from 29 U.S. states without admitting wrongdoing. Nvidia beats on every measure, revenue up 106% to $96.2 billion with AI demand at what CEO Jensen Huang calls its inflection point. At least 157 dead and 400 missing after catastrophic flooding in Nepal. In world news, Meta has agreed to pay up to $18 billion and implement sweeping child safety reforms on Facebook and Instagram, settling claims from 29 U.S. states and several territories that the company designed its platforms to harm children and misled the public about their safety. The settlement, confirmed by AP, ends a landmark federal trial that began on August 18th. Under the terms, teenagers will be limited to 2 hours of daily use and blocked from the apps between midnight and 6 in the morning without parental consent. Meta does not admit wrongdoing. The company expects to accrue a legal expense of around $10 billion in the third quarter of this year. The settlement still requires court approval. Qatar's prime minister travels to Tehran today to attempt to restart diplomatic efforts coming after the U.S. announced expanded economic sanctions targeting Iran's trade partners. Qatar has served as a back-channel negotiator throughout the conflict and played a direct role in securing the June ceasefire. In the region, rescue teams in Nepal are searching for more than 400 people still missing after a massive landslide sent a wall of mud and rock into a river along the Nepal-Tibet border on Tuesday, Singapore time, triggering catastrophic flooding through mountain towns and valleys. Nepal police confirmed 157 bodies have been recovered. Around 340 of those missing are foreign tourists, according to Nepal's tourism ministry, making this one of the deadliest disasters to hit the region's trekking routes in years. The Bank of Korea raised its benchmark interest rate by 25 basis points to 3% this morning, its second consecutive increase, as inflation remains above target and financial stability risks persist. 18 of 35 economists surveyed by Reuters had predicted the move. In Singapore, 2 Malaysian mobile phone shop employees were arrested on Monday for suspected involvement in a scheme to register fraudulent e-wallet accounts used to receive scam proceeds. Police said the 2 men aged 25 and 47 obtained customers' SingPass login credentials to create liquid pay accounts without their knowledge. In companies and markets, Nvidia has reported quarterly results that beat expectations on every measure. Revenue for the second fiscal quarter came in at $96.2 billion, up 106% year-on-year, and above the $91 billion the company had guided for. Earnings were $2.22 per share. Nvidia guided for third quarter revenue of $108 billion, up 89% year-on-year. CEO Jensen Huang said AI has reached its inflection point, with demand for large GPU clusters now coming from hundreds of companies rather than a single lab. Amazon Web Services simultaneously announced a deal to buy 2 million Nvidia GPUs. U.S. annual inflation rose 3.7% in the 12 months through July, slightly above expectations, according to the U.S. Commerce Department. The data lifted the dollar to an 8-day high. The U.S. economy grew 1.5% in the second quarter. Wall Street closed slightly lower overnight Singapore time ahead of the Nvidia results. Oil fell 0.7%. Brent crude at $87.24 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate at $81.67. Markets are also watching a speech today by Bank of Japan, Deputy Governor Ryozo Himino, for signals on a possible September rate hike. And stocks we're watching include UOB, ST Engineering, SemCorp, and Thomson Medical. For updates throughout your day, visit bt.sg. And don't forget to check in with our daily wrap podcast, Market Focus Daily, at 6 this evening.
This is a podcast by the Business Times. Find more BT podcasts at businesstimes.com.sg/podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.